The 2020 census is less than a year away, but Urban Institute researchers in Washington say it's becoming more challenging to count the nation's population because people are just reluctant to answer the census.
That reluctance could lead to a miscount of the country's population, including in Mississippi. Our Jory Talley talks with a researcher about the impact of those numbers here at home. She joins us live in Columbus with more.
Researchers say the 2020 census is expected to perform below expectations for several reasons. The Urban Institute says the count could be off by 4 million people nationwide, and here in Mississippi, the count could be off tens of thousands of people. The Urban Institute in Washington, D.C. researches policy related to socioeconomic issues in the country to inform better decision-making. The Institute's research projects that the overall population of Mississippi could potentially be undercounted by nearly 40,000 people. And according to Senior Research Associate Diana Elliott, a group that can't speak up for itself is the most likely to be missed.
What we found is that when we're looking at 2020 census, and the potential for miscounts, we see that there is a risk for a significant undercount in Mississippi, particularly among young children.
Elliott says over 6% of children under 5 could be missed, and that could have a long-lasting impact.
The next 10 years of funding for schools, for communities, for infrastructure related to supporting those families is not being fully funded, and those communities don't get their fair share of the money. So it's really important that everyone is counted, that people are not missed. 6.5% undercount of young children is quite high.
She says an undercount affects every segment of the population.
It's across the board, but I'll say that young children tend to be missed in higher numbers among the Black population and among Hispanic and Latinx population. And that's really because those populations tend to be undercounted generally. We find that white, non-Hispanic people in this country may actually be overcounted.
The researcher says the state's African-American population has an undercount of 3.4%, and the Hispanic Latinx population is around 3.6%.
So we're talking over 1 million people in Mississippi who identify as being Black. So, if you think about 3.4% of them being missed, that's, 30,000 people or so, if I'm doing the math correctly. So that's a lot of people to be missed in the overall count.
The numbers also have a lasting influence at the ballot box.
What happens in the end is that the census counts do help and sort of inform redistricting, and that redistricting happens every 10 years. So again, if you have a significant undercount of the population, that redistricting is based on not the best numbers.
Elliott says the census has identified a number of factors that can lead to the undercount.
So if you have people who are renters who move around, maybe you have families where some members of the family come in, they stay, but they're not necessarily long-term household residents. That really contributes to the problems sort of getting an accurate count.
Another reason is confusion.
Confusion about the forms. So one of the reasons they speculate that young children are missed at higher numbers is that there's confusion about, do I count this child if they're under the age of 1? Do I consider them a member of the household if their mom and child are staying here just temporarily?
Elliott says one of the concerns with the 2020 census is the potential for the citizenship question being on the form because it can have a big impact on people answering it. She says that the key to all of this is participation. We reached out to the Census Bureau to see if we could speak with anyone locally who works for the census, and no one was available for an interview. Reporting live in Columbus, Jory Talley, WCBI News.